Yeah.
I need to come in like, ooh, Chola poppin'.
Cook up.
I just need to say this like, ooh, Chola poppin'. Just like some relaxed shit.
Yeah, roll up.
I be up.
Come out and play, Warriors. Come out and play.
Sir. This episode is brought to you by McQueen in the Valley Fog, Ultraviolet Edition, y'all. Go peep that. Go check that out. For my gin lovers. Yes, it's gin. But it's that smooth, good gin. Not that harsh gin. Get you a little bottle of that, get you the clear, get you the Ultraviolet Edition, throw that gin in some tea or some lemonade, and but drink responsibly. Know what I mean? But yes sir. We on to the goddamn it, hey. To the goddamn it, hey. Woo! Nah, but real shit. Good football. It was some good football last night. Some good football. My New England Patriots, we back. Like I've been saying. We are back. We are back. Back in the Super Bowl. After how many years? After how many years? We are back officially in that Super Bowl. Wasn't a pretty win, but hey, like I've been saying all year long, a win is a win. We know how to go out there and, get our dubs. We ain't necessarily wasting time trying to look pretty or run the score up and all. We doing what we need to do to secure that dub and, you feel me, on to the next game. And you feel me, and I ain't gonna lie, I gotta give Mike Vrabel his props. Cause I ain't gonna stat. And this is just my personal opinion. Hell of a football player. New England legend. You feel me? Hall of Fame, all that. You feel legendary linebacker. But as a coach, I really wasn't feeling him like that at Tennessee. I don't know if it's just the system or just the organization for the Titans or it's just his system that he tried to implicate into Tennessee's system, and I just wasn't messing with him with the Titans. He came to New England, it's okay. We just had Gerard Mayo. Mayo did a decent, I ain't gonna say a good job or a bad job. He did a decent job for what, for his circumstance, the circumstances he in, the situation and whatnot. He had a decent, decent little run. But Vrabel, you proved me wrong. I thought you wasn't gonna do any better, man. I ain't gonna lie. I thought you might have, maybe a couple more wins than Gerard Mayo's squad or whatnot, playoff berth, but to make it to the AFC Championship and to win it, I ain't gonna lie. Team, I'm always have faith in my Patriots, but coaching, yeah, I ain't have too much faith in you, brother. I'm just gonna keep it all the way 100. I didn't have too much faith at all. But I will say this. Y'all looking good. That defense, and this is crazy though, because they say that New England is the only team to play 3 of the top 5 defenses back to back, which was the Broncos. Hold on, let me see. Hold on. Just to get to where we at now. The Texans, the Broncos, and the Jags. No? Yeah, Jags was number 5. Texans, Broncos, and the Jaguars. And we beat them. And you feel me? And in good fashion too. Even though, you feel me, Now that I'm looking at well, this is postseason stats. So postseason stats, you know, as far as defensive leaders, we #1 over Houston, Denver, and Jacksonville. I'm not sure if that was updated within the past 24 hours or not, but yeah, we leading. Offensive leaders, defensive leaders, we leading as far as yards allowed a game. We #1. Sacks a game. We #1. Turnovers, we tied 2 with the Rams. Rushing yards a game, we #4. Like, come on now. And these are actually these stats, man. Y'all can't, you feel me? You can't go against the statistics, you know what I mean? But Drake May had a decent game, you know. 10 for 21, 86 yards. He got sacked 5 times, you know, but hey, he put the team on his back as he ran for, 10 carries, 65 yards, a touchdown. A touchdown that was very much needed. Yeah. Yeah. Ramondre Stevenson, 25 carries, 71 yards. Travion Henderson, 3 carries, 5 yards. I expect more out of Travion this game. But, you know, Travion slacks, Ramondre picks up. Or Ramondre Stevenson slacks, Travion picks up. That 1-2 punch in the backfield. I like that. Mac Hollins on his return, 2 receptions, 51 yards. Mac, I fuck with you, big baby. I fuck with you. Stephon, 5 catches, 17 yards. Hunter Henry, 2 catches, 12 yards. And my boy Christian Gonzalez, you feel me? Who I say is the best cornerback in the league right now. 1 pick. And it was a pick that was well needed. It was a pick that at a very important time in the game. And you feel me? Set us up for that, you feel me? Momentum build, that momentum boost. To drive down, get that field goal, that game-winning field goal. Jerry Stidham, I ain't gonna lie. A lot of the Broncos fans didn't have faith in him. A lot of the commentators and shit like that didn't have faith in him. But I will say this: Jerry Stidham played a good game. The coaching was kind of questionable. I will say that because I think y'all had a drive. If I ain't mistaken, I say they had 2 drives where they could have took the field goal and possibly beat us 13-10. Or even, you feel me, made one of them, we end the game, we end the 4th quarter 10 up, and now y'all got a chance to beat us in overtime. Or, you know, or force us to try to beat y'all in overtime. You know, but instead, you know, they left points out there. They left 2 field goals out there for sure. But Jerry Stidham, man, 17-31, 133 yards passing, 1 touchdown. He only threw 1 pick. That was to Christian Gonzalez. Ran the ball 4 times for 23 yards. He got sacked 3 times. I ain't gonna lie, compared to Drake May's stats and everything for that game, I'll say they neck and neck, but I will also say Jerry Stidham, you feel me? Because didn't nobody expect you to have the game that you had, bro. You played a good game, bro. You played a decent game. I said you played a decent game. The defense is a very defensive game on both sides. You feel me? Very defensive, which I like. It wasn't like usually defensive games are boring, you know. But this was actually entertaining. I don't know if it was because it was the Patriots and the Broncos or what, but it was rather entertaining or whatnot. Marvin Mims, 4 catches, 62 yards. R.J. Harvard, 13 carries, 37 yards. He also had 4 catches for 22 yards. Cortland Sutton with that touchdown catch. He had 3 catches for 17 yards with 1 touchdown. Evan Ingram, 2 catches for 19 yards. So, you know, everybody had their fair share of catches and targets, you know. And it's a lot of other players I didn't list or even go down the list or whatnot that had like 1 or 2 catches, you know, just single-digit yards and everything, which ain't nothing, but it is something. You know, it contributed to these drives or whatever drive it contributed to, you feel me, whether it was a scoring drive or, you feel me, a turnover drive or whatever, you feel me, it was still some type of positive contribution to the team's drive. On the flip side, the NFC Championship, I'm happy because my brother, I texted him about doing this little live stream, you feel me? He ain't messing me back and everything, so if you see this, brother, yeah, we'll see y'all next year. Maybe next year, you feel me? And if they give MVP to Matt Stafford, I swear that shit is fucking rigged. Cause everybody know you Drake May MVP, Drake May. We just seen what they. Hold on, I'm gonna get to that. I'm gonna get to the MVP part. I'm gonna get to that. NFC Championship was hella good. It was definitely a shootout as expected because the Rams defense was kind of questionable, but Yeah, the Rams defense kind of questionable, but you feel me? The Seahawks, yeah, the Seahawks is the Seahawks, man. They them, man. Matt Stafford, 22 for 35, 374 yards, 3 touchdowns. Only got sacked one time, 2 carries for 16 yards. I ain't gonna lie, that's man. Matt Stafford, bro. You can't take nothing from him, man. He a dog, man. I gotta give it to him. He a dog. Matt Stafford is a dog. Blake Corum, 9 carries, 55 yards. Kyron Williams, 10 carries, 39 yards. That's a nice little, you feel me? That's good. Little 1-2, 1-2, you feel me? That's good. Puka Nacua, 9 catches for 165 yards and a touchdown. Devontae Adams, finally, 4 receptions for 89 yards and a touchdown. Me personally, I feel like Devontae Adams has just been like in basketball, he that role player, that 6 man. You feel me? Cause like that last game, he only had what? That was against the Bears. He would have had 2 catches for like, I think 2 catches, if I'm mistaken, I want to say 2 catches for like 17 yards, 27 yards, some shit like that. But it was, you feel me? But the catch that he did, that second catch that he did get, it was an important catch to set them up. You feel me? To go on and, you feel me, advance to the next round to the NFC Championship. Well, he came through, he balled. You feel me? Kobe Parkinson, 3 catches, 62 yards. You know, the Rams balled. Y'all balled. But the Seahawks are just, you know, Seahawks are just that much more better, man. Just that much more better. Sam Darnold, 25 for 36. You feel me? 346 passing, 3 touchdowns. He got sacked 3 times, but, you know, who gives a fuck, man? He held that shit down. Kenneth Walker, 19 carries, 62 yards, 1 touchdown. 4 catches and 49 yards. A big contributor, you feel me, from the rushing game to the passing game, the receiving game. I like how they use Kenneth Walker, man. Kenneth Walker's a dog. He's a dog, man. Definitely a dog. JSN, 10 catches, 153 and a touchdown. I ain't even gonna stop saying now. I'm down hard Patriots, and I already know that they're gonna try to match Christian Gonzalez up with JSN. But they also gotta work it out for your boy Shaheed and Cooper Kupp, which Marcus Jones, you know, he'll handle that or whatnot. But man, hey, I might put JSN on my parlay. I might put JSN for, you feel me, 100 plus and a touchdown. I'm just keeping it real, man. The season ain't lie and the playoffs ain't lie. That boy is balling. And Sam Darnold holding it down. And then you got Cooper Kupp and Shaheed that y'all could possibly open up too. So they ain't trying to take the chance, you feel me? Because they know what these 2 weapons can do too. Yeah. But I do, you feel me, as far as, you know, money line goes, all the way. We win the Super Bowl. Anyways, you know, Shaheed, he had that 1 catch for 51 yards. Cooper Kupp had 4 catches for 36 yards. Jake Bobo, 1 catch for 17 yards and a touchdown. He was the 3rd touchdown. Jake Bobo. That's what I be saying. What I call the bench players, the players who come off the bench, them the ones you got to watch out for, man. Because them the ones that got something to prove. Even if you no matter we in the NFC Championship, Super Bowl, or what, regular season, preseason, they got something to prove, man. Whether they on their lineup or not, whether you're starting or not, every game, you got something to prove, man. Just to keep your position, basically, you know. And Jake Bobo, you know, if I recall right, I want to say this is like the 2nd game I remember. I can recall 2nd or 3rd game I can recall seeing this man's name for something, you know, big, for a touchdown, really. Hold on, Jake Bobo stats. Yeah. Oh shit, that's crazy. I ain't know he been with the Seahawks that long. Okay. Yeah. He came out 22. Okay, I didn't know that. That's what's up. Jake Bobo. Jackson Bobo. You straight, bro. You straight. You straight, bro. I give you that. You straight. Seahawks played a good game. They ended up beating the Rams 31-27. Field goal wasn't going to win it, so you feel me? The Rams needed to try down the score and couldn't get it done. They just couldn't get it done. And, you know, it is what it is. So now, here we are. We are, what, 9 years later? 8 to 9 years later. Super Bowl rematch from 2015. New England Patriots and the Seattle Seahawks. You feel me? And last time we played them in the Super Bowl was in 2015, where we won off of that. We won 28. We won 28-24. Matter of fact, cause that was the beast mode mistake. Well, I ain't gonna say the beast mode mistake. That was the Pete Carroll mistake. That was on the 1 yard line, and instead of running beast mode, who at the time I don't give a fuck, was the best fucking running back in the league. Marshawn was a fucking dog. A dog, bruh. Like, a dog, fool. You need 1 yard, he gonna get. You need 3 yards, he gonna get it. You need 4, 5 yards, he gonna get it. Like, literally, off of that carry. Not 2 carry, not 3 carry, off of that carry. You need 5 yards, he's gonna get it. Beast Mode was a dog, and y'all did not run that man on the 1 yard line. Threw that weak-ass pass, and my boy Malcolm Butler caught that motherfucker for the win. You feel me? Had Richard Sherman out there sick. That boy was out there sick. I want to say after they beat the Niners just to make it. They were talking that shit about Crabtree and all that. Yeah, that boy was sick. But guess what? We came out on top. You feel me? So now here we are with the rematch. I know Richard Sherman gonna be at the Super Bowl, you know, talking that smack like, yeah, we got it. We're gonna see, man. Drake May versus Sam Darnold, man. Stephon versus JSN, man. Cooper Kupp versus Keyshawn Boutte, man. Like, we here, man. We here. Kenneth Walker versus Ramondre Stevenson, man. You feel me? Our defense versus y'all defense, which I still say, you feel me? We got the best defense, bro. Yeah, y'all been sleeping on our defense all season, fool. I'm just gonna say that. Not even just the fans of football or the NFL. The NFL, you feel me? Stat keepers, you feel me, critics, commentators, podcasters, all y'all have been sleeping on my Patriots. I've been hearing too much of this. Patriots had it easy. They did it. I want to hear that shit, bro. Cause y'all just seen what the fuck happened in these playoffs, bro. Y'all seen what happened in the regular season, then y'all just seen what happened in the playoffs. I'm tired of hearing that, bro. Give us our props. Give props where it's due. Give props where it's due. And we deserve that shit, man. We deserve it. We here for a reason. Not by luck. We here for a reason. If we weren't supposed to be here, we would have lost. Wasn't nothing scripted. Y'all watch the games. I know, wasn't nothing scripted. And anybody who played football, little league, high school, college, semi-pro, anything outdoor, yeah, y'all know how it is. Y'all know how I can get that weather, especially like when you traveling and everything. Man, I know how that weather can get. That weather can get crazy, especially when it get cold. When that temperature drop, man, hey, I'm trying to tell you, boy. I remember my last few years playing semi-pro ball, and we had to play out there when I'm talking about ice cold. When I say ice cold, I'm talking about windows icy. We drive, you let the cars warm up before we head to the game type shit. Like, shit ice cold out there. We freezing, you can see your breath. Like, that shit ain't nothing to play with, fool. That shit ain't nothing to play with. Especially if you're not used to that type of climate, man, it's ugly, boy. It's ugly. Especially like y'all seen with the Patriots and Broncos game. It started off how it started off, and as the game progressed and went on, that shit just got worse. And that, man, that's ugly, bro. That's ugly. So I say, you feel me, the elements did have a good play into how you feel me, the game turned out. I feel like Denver they weren't ready for that, but New England was, you know. So yeah. But hey, we got the Broncos, 2 weeks. Let's get it. I think I'm about to pull out the old school Brady jersey, or I'm gonna just go on and order the Drake May. Really, I'm gonna order the Drake May jersey for myself, and I'm gonna order my son. I'm gonna order baby boy, the baby Diggs jersey. Yep. He got to get the baby digs. It's only right. It's only right. Coaching changes have been going on. I talked about it on the last episode and everything about who you feel as far as the coaches that was fired. But they've made a couple of hirings. Um, you already know Brian Callahan got fired from the Titans October 13th. Brian DeBall fired from the Giants November 10th. Raheem Morris got let go from the Falcons January 4th after that loss. Kevin Stefanski got fired January 5th from the Browns, but was just hired by the Falcons, which is going to be interesting. Because I feel like the people of Atlanta, you feel me? I feel like they would have did better with Mike Tom. But I don't even think Mike Tom really just looking to, you feel me? I don't think he really looking to go anywhere as a coach, though. That's the thing. I ain't really heard too much or read too much anything on that situation, or just on him in general, outside of, you feel me, the stepping down or whatnot. And he gave y'all, what was it? I think it was 19 consecutive winning seasons and one Super Bowl. I mean, shit, it's coaches out here who ain't even got a Super Bowl, let alone winning seasons. You feel me? But it wasn't their doing, it was his doing. So, you know, I get it, you know. He might be, you know, you never know what he got going on, man. He might just be, you feel me, tired of it. You never know. You know, we'll find out sooner than later, but, you know, you never know. Jonathan Gannon got let go from the Cardinals. Pete Carroll, you know, let go from the Raiders. John Harbaugh was let go from the Ravens, but he got hired on as the head coach for the Giants, which I feel like is going to be, when Jackson Dart get right and Bo Scatterbo come back, yeah, it's going to be, yeah. I ain't gonna lie, New York is gonna be the Giants. So we're gonna know which New York we're talking about. The Giants, yeah, they're gonna be on that radar. They're gonna be a team to look out for real. They're gonna be nice coming up. Mike McDaniel got let go from the Dolphins January 8th. Sean McDermott got let go from the Bills after they lost. You feel me? Sorry, Sean, but we had to put that belt to that ass, man. Sorry. Then we had to send y'all on the other side of the playoff bracket and let them put that belt to y'all ass. We're sorry, okay? We're sorry. Like I said, my time to step down. But yeah, Jesse Minter, he was the Chargers defensive coordinator this past season. He just got hired on with the Ravens. That's the Ravens head coach. So I don't know too much about him, so I can't really speak on that. Mike McCarthy, which was the Cowboys head coach, he just got hired by the Steelers. So look for the Steelers to be very competitive, because I feel like he going to get them boys, yeah. I don't feel like he too far off from, you feel me, Mike Tomlin. So he should be able to, you know, take the torch over and, you know, do a good job. Robert Saleh, the Jets head coach, got hired by the Titans. I'm here in Nashville. Yeah, the Titans, I ain't gonna lie. My personal opinion, throw the whole organization away and start fresh. That's just my opinion. Because the past 6 years, nah. Past 10 years, nah. Granted, they did have a good season. What year was there with Tannehill? I think they made it to the playoffs too, if I ain't mistaken. Because motherfuckers were scared that they was going, you feel me, actually be one of them teams to sneak into the AFC and then sneak into the Super Bowl type shit. Other than that, nah. Jeff Hafley, the Packers defensive coordinator, hired by the Dolphins. We'll see how that go too, you feel me? So it's a lot of coach changes and a lot of coaches being moved around. Some of these coaches, you know, are familiar. A lot of these coaches I'm familiar with, but then some of these coaches I'm not really familiar with. So it's gonna be interesting to see how they, you know, take on this new role, new setting, new everything, you know, new team and all. So that's gonna be very interesting. I'm eager to see who the Las Vegas Raiders are gonna hire as their head coach, because they have the #1 draft pick. And I think if Mendoza goes into the draft, I think he's gonna go first. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
I might have just found a gold.
I think he's gonna go first, or him or Carson Beck. One of the two. One of them gonna go first. If they both go to the draft, one of them going first. And then somebody gonna pick up. Is Jeremiah Smith? I gotta look into it. Jeremiah Smith, if he goes into the draft, he's definitely. I know he going top 5 pick, really top 3. I ain't even gonna count with you. I definitely think he's going top 3. Not top 3 rounds, top 3 pick, like the 1 to 2 or the 3rd pick. Cause yeah, he bought. That boy bought for sure.
I just found a goal of high school football.
Jeremiah Smith, let's see. I want to say he a senior. He was a senior this year, wasn't he? Or was he a junior? Oh, hold on, I'm way out. He a sophomore. He ain't coming out. He gonna be back. I'm tripping. I thought he was a junior. Nah, yeah, he ain't coming out. Yeah, he ain't coming out. It might be Elijah Surratt. Or what's your boy? Is it Great House? From Jaden Greathouse from Notre Dame? If I'm not mistaken. He a junior. He might be coming out. Or he might come in for his senior. He might come out though. Greathouse, yeah, he was nice. I like the Greathouse. He was nice. It's gonna be interesting. The draft gonna be interesting to see who are coming out and everything. Jeremiah Love. I think Jeremiah Love may actually go, first round. Well, nah, I think he'll go second round. I'm gonna say that. I think he'll go second round. I don't think he'll first round bet. I think he'll definitely go second round. And Singleton go. I think Singleton to go before him. To be real. Yeah, Singleton might actually go before him. Well, I ain't gonna lie. We have to see when the combine pop off. That's when we have to see. Cause that's gonna, you feel me? That's gonna say it all from the 40 time, the verticals and all that. And, you feel me? Yeah. We'll know something then. Definitely know something then. Well, like I said, Super Bowl prediction. I got my Patriots winning. I'm gonna call it Patriots. I'm gonna call it. I'll call it 31-28. Either 31-28 or 24-21 Patriots. I'm gonna call it down to the last second field goal. Yeah, last second field goal. Or it might even be, you feel me, field goal in the overtime. But yeah, 24-21 or 31-28 Patriots. I'm calling it. Lock it in. And if you're doing parlays, definitely put Jackson Smith-Njigba for 100 yards receiving. Because at some point, that's going to open up Cooper Kupp or Shaheed, and they going to have to, you feel me, start making zone adjustments or something. And that's going Jackson Smith. I ain't gonna lie, he's solid, man. He's solid. If they're able to get some openers and everything, like they've been doing with these other teams, he can possibly have 100. He can have 100. I'm running with it. But hey, I appreciate y'all tapping in and everything, man. You feel me? Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button below and everything. Comment, you know, engage and all that. I love engagement and all that. I got plenty of other conversations and, you know, content coming on the way and all that too. So it's not just strictly football. But, you know, I'm a guy, and this is, you know, something for the fellas. You feel me? Some of the women who love sports, who watch football as well, but this for the fellas, man. And yeah, talk to me. Talk to me. But yeah, until next time, man, you feel me? Love. I'm high, the motherfucking marijuana smoke, yeah.